Here's a wild tour story from DC. There's certain things I can't really broadcast out here that some of the things that have happened. I guess one thing I could say, in DC, my cousin actually lives in DC, and so he texted me, like, as soon as I got into town, he texted me, and he was like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, because he goes to Catholic University, I think. He's telling me, like, yo, like, class got canceled tomorrow, you gotta come out, like, all this. So we go, like, really, it's like the craziest thing about it, like, we just go in, like, we got something to eat or something, but as soon as we got there, because we were in New York, and actually I did an interview with This Is 50, and they gave me some of that, like, some free vodka, so we had, like, the free effing vodka, so we were like, oh, okay, we got the shits, so we're good with that. So we go over to my boy's place, and we hadn't eaten anything yet, so we were just like, we weren't ready for what was about to go down. And so, yeah, we just, like, started going, and we went out there. I can't, like I said, there's some things I just can't even put out there. We were at the party, and I didn't expect anybody there to know who I was. But there was like these two girls that came up, and they're like, yo, are you Matt Citron? Like, we really fuck with your stuff. Like, and they were just bugging out on it. But yeah, like I said, I'm a personal dude, so I like to keep a lot of things, like, close to the chest. But basically, long story short, I think we woke up at, like, we were out mad late at this. It was like a house party. It was a big ass house party, so it was like, it was people chilling, and like it got pretty wild. But I think we woke up at, like, I woke up on my cousin's couch, and we were supposed to, like, because my phone was dead, so we had to run back to the hotel. And we, like, barely made this other interview we were doing or some shit. But it was like, I mean, it was really, like, for me, the story, like, is gonna come off like, oh, that doesn't sound crazy. But like I said, I just, certain things that I just can't even put out there right now. I'm a personal dude, so, like, some things I just keep close to the chest. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we hadn't really eaten anything, so my boy got us, like, these crazy ass hot wings, so we just shouldn't have. We should have got something to eat before we went out. And then people were buying us stuff, because when you go out and people, like, figure out what's going on with you, it makes it hard to say no. But, you know, peer pressure, stay away from that. But we definitely. DC was a fun ass night, and that was the night before the show. I mean, I didn't get sick. I just got wrecked. Like, we just got wrecked. Like, we just, you know, like, my pros were out there, though. My boys were out there, and so we had a good time. Yeah, and it was just dope to see my cousin, really, because, like, my cousin Will, he's up from Alaska, and so he's down in D.C. right now, and so just, like, pulled up and, like, came and kicked it with them. And like I said, it was just wild. Like, it's just always wild when you go to a new city and, like, you see people, like, telling you they know who you are and saying how much they vibe with your music, and, like, and so then, yeah, once they found out that, like, I was who I was, they started, it was just a crazy ass party. So I remember going out during the show, and I even said during the show, I was like, yo, last night we went out, so I could barely even see y'all right now, but we're still gonna turn up. And DC was actually one of the craziest stops, so, like, the kids in DC, they turned up. Yeah. Yeah, here's a wild tour story from Boston. So, so we were at the Boston show, and we were actually getting ready to go on for our set. And so I'm on tour with Xavier Wulf right now. And so, like, the kids that he brings out and the kids that I bring out, man, it's like, it's a dope mix. So, but they're turned, like, they get crazy. Like, kids are moshing and pushing. But then it just, like, it turned, like, I've never, like, in Atlanta, like, the hip hop scene, like, if you have a crowd rocking, like, it's like this, like, okay, we dig you, like, we fuck with you. But for, like, these shows, like, if they fuck with you, a mosh pit starts, like, you know, so, but yeah, they just started, like, going at it and swinging, and, like, it turned from mosh pit to, like, full out brawl in, like, 15 seconds. And so, like, girls were getting thrown on the ground, like, not even, like, trying to get hit in girls, but just, like, girls trying to, it was a brawl. Like, a girl, you can't, like, if a girl wants to step between, like, her man and some dude and, like, wants to stop a fight, that's cool, but don't ever go into a brawl. That shit is not getting stopped by you. But the show kept going, so it was dope. Like, Boston was a dope ass stop too, so, but yeah, that was crazy. Some people definitely got hurt in that mosh pit, but not like hurt. Not like no one went to the hospital, but I think some people kind of went back. But that's what they wanted, man. Like, they wanted to do that. So yeah, it was a fun stop though. But yeah, it was like a warehouse show. It wasn't even like a venue really. It was just like some, like the crazy part, like the stage, like I was doing sound check and I was like jumping on the stage and like saw like some floorboards. Like I was like, if you jump there, you're done. you're going through the stage. So I wouldn't really say what they had was like security, and there was no cops in there, nah. But I think they just got it out, and then that was the end of it. So
we have to learn the system. It's a game, and unfortunately, we have to play that game. And we got to play that game the best if we want things to actually happen. That's why you had niggas like Obama sitting up endorsing Hillary Clinton so hard, because we were supposed to fight for our country, and we didn't. So now I'm like, we got to figure out what you really want to fight for in life.
But yeah, just growing up in Connecticut as it is, just was super. It just made you want to create and want to do interesting things, because there wasn't that much interesting things. Like, it has a bunch of beautiful aspects, but nothing too like exciting or anything like LA. So when I finally got to LA, it's like, this shit's crazy now. Yeah.
Does it really matter if people hate you? I mean, my mom hates Bob Dylan. That's enough said. I don't understand that. I don't understand how anyone could hate Bob Dylan, but some people don't. Ritz hates the Rolling Stones. How do you hate the Rolling Stones?
Ever since I was young, I've always been super comfortable expressing myself. Through my hair, through my clothes, through songs, all of that. I used to sing, as long as I can remember. I used to sing in middle school. I used to get picked fun.